stop telling people to stop crying, and there are two reasons for it. But इससे पहले कि मैं आपको वो दोनों reasons बताऊं, let me give you a little background about our conditioning around sadness and crying. आपने बचपन में देखा होगा जब हम रोते थे या कोई अडल्ट रोता था तो आसपास लोगों का रिएक्शन कैसा होता है. The moment somebody would cry, everybody would rush around and they'll be like, रो मत, चुप हो जाओ, रोते नहीं, अच्छे बच्चे रोते नहीं. And even when some adult is crying, everybody is making sure कि वो जल्दी से जल्दी चुप हो जाएं. You know, they stop crying. Interestingly, we were never taught while growing up that it's okay to be sad, that sadness is a natural thing to exist for us. We cannot escape it. But sadness has always been something that the moment you think somebody is experiencing it, you go all ninja on it and you'll be like कि इसको किसी तरीके से खत्म करो. How do we mitigate this, right? And we continue with these patterns. So there is a discomfort that we learn, we adopt around somebody crying because we feel कि जब कोई रोता है इसका मतलब है उनकी जो sadness है या उनकी दुख तकलीफ है has reached an extreme level. And that extreme level I will cover in the second reason. Now coming back to the reasons, the first one is, as I said, we immediately jump and tell people that, oh, please don't cry, stop crying, stop crying. We immediately will be like doing things, get tissues, get water so that this person somehow stops crying. We do it primarily because we are uncomfortable around somebody crying, because our conditioning around sadness and crying is such. So our first impulse, our first instinct to ask somebody to stop crying or to try to get them to stop crying is because of the discomfort that we are feeling. We don't want to feel that discomfort, so we go and tell the other person, stop crying, stop crying. I'm not saying it's not coming out of your good humanity and your care and affection and love and concern for the person. That's also there. But consider the discomfort part also, and I think it's going to trigger some people because it triggered me the first time I realized this. Coming to the second reason. The second reason is a very simple one. Crying is your body's natural way of regulating itself when it is unregulated. आपने कभी नोटिस किया कि आप सिर्फ दुख में नहीं रोते हैं, आप खुशी में भी रोते हैं, आप एक्साइटमेंट में भी रोते हैं. और बहुत सारे लोग cry when they're really angry. I'm one of them. When I am raging or when I'm extremely angry, I start to cry because that is my body's way of regulating itself from a state which is not regulated or normal for me. I'm not saying being angry or feeling all those emotions are not normal. So when anything that you experience surpasses your body's capacity of holding it, that is when your body decides that I need to regulate myself, and its natural way of, most natural way is crying, or it could truly be any emotion. So I hope that helps. Next time when somebody is crying, please don't ask them to stop crying. Allow them to cry. Crying is healthy. Crying is good. There's nothing wrong with it. And show up for people. Hold space for them while they're dealing with their crying or their sadness. Ask them, do you want me to be around? If yes, be around. If they want to be alone, give them that time and check on them again. But allow people to cry.